Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. This is a WIDA ACCESS reading lesson, and today we're going to be talking about social studies. So you can pause the video and read this introduction on your own, and then restart the video when you're ready to continue. So the reading practice in this lesson focuses on social studies. The language of social studies involves vocabulary and phrases used in subjects like history, geography, economics, civics, and cultural studies. And this might include vocabulary related to past events and time periods, maps and interpreting data, descriptions of government systems, etc. You can pause the video again and read these reading comprehension tips, and then restart the video when you're ready to continue. Okay, this social studies class is learning American landmarks. You will read and answer questions about the Golden Gate Bridge. But before reading, think about these questions. What is a landmark? What landmarks do you know? And do you live near any landmarks? And take a moment to read the question and answer choices. Read each of the answer options carefully. The answer will be in the text. Now you can pause the video, read the text, and answer the question. Here's one tip to help you with the reading. The purpose or reason for something is often expressed with an infinitive and with to. So example, to help, to support, etc. All right, the question was, what is the Golden Gate Bridge used for? And the correct answer is B, to help people get across the water, and that's stated directly in the text. This social studies class continues to learn about the Golden Gate Bridge. You will read and answer questions about its construction. So first, think about this question. What do you think might be special about the Golden Gate Bridge? So again, take a moment to read the question and answer choices. And then when you're ready, restart the video to continue. Now you can pause the video and read the text, and then answer the question. All right, the question, what is one reason that visitors are interested in the Golden Gate Bridge? The correct answer is A. It shows an example of creative engineering. You can see highlighted in the text where this answer is given. And the explanation, the text discusses how the Golden Gate Bridge was a challenge to build and is an example of creative engineering. So next you will read and answer another question about the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Some questions to think about before you read. Did you know about the Golden Gate Bridge before reading these texts? And why are landmarks valuable to a place? Now pause the video and take a moment to read the question and answer choices. And you can pause the video again to read the text and answer the question. Right, the question, according to community members, what impact does the Golden Gate Bridge have on San Francisco? The correct answer is B. It attracts tourists and supports local businesses. And the text discusses how the Golden Gate Bridge attracts tourists and helps local businesses to thrive or do well. Social studies class is learning about the Mongol Empire. You will read and answer questions about the Mongol Empire. So some questions to think about before you read. What do you know about the Mongol Empire? And which modern-day countries did the Mongol Empire cover? And don't worry, you don't need to know anything about the Mongol Empire. all the answers will be in the reading text. So take a moment to look at the question and the answer choices. This time the answers are pictures or in the form of pictures. Now pause the video and read the text and then answer the question. And you can underline the sentences that describe what the Mongols look like. So the question, which picture shows a Mongol warrior? It's picture B. He has a coat made of fur, heavy boots, long hair, and a thick beard. So here is where that information is found in the text. Now look at the picture and what do you think the text might discuss? Now take a moment to read the question and the answer choices. Pay careful attention because this one, the question says, which sentence does not describe the Mongolians? So 3 of the answer choices will describe them, but only one will not. You'll need the one to find the one that does not describe the Mongols. So you can pause the video here, read the text, and choose your answer. Pay attention to the tip. Eliminate the answer choices that do describe the Mongolians. All right, which sentence below does not describe the Mongolians? The correct answer is C. They had peaceful relations with people they conquered. So A, B, and D are all mentioned in the text, but choice C is not mentioned, and so that's how you can come up with choice C. Now take a moment to look at the Venn diagram below. Think about what is compared in the chart and explain the information in your own words. Now take a moment to read the question and the answer choices and underline the key words in each of the answer choices. Now you can pause the video, read the question, and read the text and then answer the question, and then you can restart the video when you're ready to check your answer. Okay, there's actually a mistake on this slide. It says here the correct answer is C, but that's not correct. The correct answer is D, shown here. So which statement below belongs in the both section of the Venn diagram? The shared goods, ideas, and technology. And here's where that is found in the reading. All right, and that brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.